Hello everyone, my name is Dashi10, and today I'll be showcasing Sayonara Wild Hearts. I am going to try to get a high score. Without further ado, let's get started on this. I'm going to be playing this game on Album Arcade, since the game is divided up into multiple different levels. And with Album Arcade, it's basically an all-in-one type of goal. My main goal for this run is to get at least 1 million points. Without further ado, let's get started in 3, 2, 1, go! We're immediately going to skip the cutscene right over here. Basically, it's Queen Latifah basically explaining what led us to this moment. And we're playing as a heartbroken woman. And we're going to be messing with tarot cards in this game specifically. The bad tarot card wants to destroy the world, and the good tarot cards all created the Fool, which is a heroine, to try to save the world, which is who we are, essentially. Let me explain how the point system works in this game. The small hearts you're seeing are worth 1 point, and it has a base value of 1, and it adds up over time. So if we grab 5 small heart pieces, that's 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, and so on and so on. The big hearts you're seeing are worth 25 points, and they have a base value of 25. So if we grab 3 of them, that's 25 plus 50 plus 75, and so on and so on. The square coin we just saw right there earlier is worth 1,000 points, and there's about 2 or 4 of them on each stage. So if you grab 3 of them, that's 1,000 plus 2,000 plus 3,000, and so on and so on. And just like that, ladies, gentlemen, and non-binaries, that is the first stage. We're going to try to grab the butterfly. Which with the tarot card, turned us into the Fool. When it comes to this cutscene in particular, we cannot skip this in our Album Arcade. So we're going to have to watch it. When it comes to the all gold ranks runs in particular, we can skip that. Here we have Heartbreak 1. This is basically used as a transition level to go in between stages. This would be a good time for any donations to be read while I concentrate here. And just like that, we are done with Heartbreak 1. Coming up next, we have Doki Doki Rush. It's basically the first major stage, in my opinion, and you'll see what I mean in just a second. We received our first vehicle in the game, which is a motorcycle. The reason why I call this the first major stage in the game is that, okay, there's basically one-hit deaths in this game, and the cars and any other vehicle you're seeing all can one-hit kill you. So we're going to want to try to avoid them by moving around. And as far as, there's a boost mechanic that we are introduced to, and it basically has increments of 100 points. So if you grab 3 of them, or if you hit them 3 times, that's 100 plus 200 plus 300, and so on and so forth. Gonna go for the boost again here. And try to go for the other square coin. We're going to want to avoid getting hit by the trolleys. Get a boost on again. Follow the trail over here. And here. And just like that, we're being introduced to the first boss of this game, which is the Dancing Devils. Excuse me. And this stage right here is basically going to introduce us to a new mechanic, which is QTEs, quick time events. And this has 3 different base values. There's okay, which is basically doing horrible, which is worth 50 points. There's okay, which is has a base value of 100. And then there's also perfect, which has a base value, oh my bad, good has a base value of 100. And perfect has a base value of 250. And for every quick time event you do, it adds up. It doesn't add up into a base value where it's like 1 plus 2 plus 3. It's just like 200, 100, 250, 250, just depending on how good you do. We're gonna try to chase after them while also grabbing heart shard or small hearts. Bang, bang, boing, and just like that, we are done with the stage. Coming up next, we have the first boss level, which is Begin Again. There's 5 different bosses in this game, and you can tell it's a boss stage right away because they actually have lyrics added to the song. I'm gonna try to be quiet as much as I can so we can listen, but I'm still gonna do some commentary. This looks like it's a cutscene, but you're actually in control of the player. Want to avoid the fireball. You're going to want to be very careful and try to be in the center of the screen because the walls can kill you in some places. Here's some QTEs. There's going to be a square coin over there, so aim left. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Again, this looks like it's a cutscene, but it's not. And one thing I love about Sayonara Wild Hearts in particular is the visuals, and this is a really good example right here. We're going to try to grab the big hearts. And here's some QTEs again. And we're going to be introduced to a new mechanic over here, which is button mashing. Basically, mash as much buttons as you can on your controller. And boom, we knocked them out. Try to grab the heart shards, or the small heart pieces. Well, here's the second boss. Basically, it's going to be the similar thing as the first one, except it's going to have one difference. And I'll bring it up when we see it. This is also a good time for any donations to be read right now. I want to avoid the fireball while also trying to grab some hearts. There's going to be a square coin over here. And this game has risky mechanics. Basically how Riskies works is if you're about to get hit, but if you avoid it just in time, you'll get 50 points added and a risky bonus, essentially. You can easily abuse this with the pause buffering technique, but I'm not going to show that in this run, so we can keep in rhythm with the song. Here's the difference in this boss in particular. We're being shown a 2D perspective, and I'm just tapping down on the D-pad slightly on my Xbox controller, and we've knocked them out. And we're gonna go for the big hearts, and we're on our way to the third and last boss of this level, or stage, I guess. Here's the QTE stuff. The technique right here is to just go left, center, right, and then center again. And again, I know I mentioned this already, but the visuals are just absolutely stunning in this game. We're gonna go for the path right here to try to grab the hearts. And there's going to be one more square coin coming up right ahead that we're gonna try to grab before we get to this button mashing. And this is the longest button mashing in this part of the level. Yep, Queen Latifah, that's gotta hurt, all right. I don't disagree with you right there. And that is Begin Again. Coming up next, on this stage, we have Heartbreak 2, and this would be a good time for any donations to be read. There's going to be a square coin coming up ahead. Just head down. There we go. That was easy. Bounce. 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 Just like that, we are done with Heartbreak 2. Next up, we have Forest Ghost, and I cannot do this level justice just by showing it to you guys. If you have a chance to ever play Sayonara Wild Hearts, I highly recommend it, because I just can't do it this level justice, just based on you guys looking at it. You're going to want to be careful and try not to hit the trees in particular, or that coin you saw right there, I purposely missed it because it's a trap. And in the community, we call that tree coin, and there's even fan art for that specific moment. Basically, there's two rocks and there's two trees in between a passage to try to grab that coin, and it looks like you can make it, but you have to be very precise at grabbing that coin. And I don't want to do the pause buffering technique to grab it. I'm purposely going to miss right over here to try to grab another square coin. And we're almost done with this stage. Just follow the path. And here is the second boss, which is the Howling Moons. One thing I want to mention is that in the next level, Forest Dub, there's going to be an epilepsy / seizure / flashing lights warning. Look away right now if you cannot see that, and I'll let you know when to look back. This is probably one of my favorite visual gimmicks, personally, even though it gives me a slight headache. The trick here when going for a high score is to just go straight, essentially, and just follow the path of the trail of Small Heart. Here we have a Mario Kart Wii reference. Go right over here to grab square coin, and we'll be seeing one more Mario Kart Wii reference coming up over here, which is a giant mushroom. And you can look back now. And yeah, that is Forest Dub. They're howling, and they become mechanical wolves. Very interesting. Okay, next up we have Laser Love, and I'm actually going to be quiet and focus on this stage. This would be a good time for the couch to do commentary if this game was to get accepted at GDQ. We're going to zigzag here. Yeah, that level is really scary when high scoring, because if any of the wolves hits you, your combo points basically goes back to 0. So if I had 75 points in the small hearts right here, and if I get hit by a wolf, that counters back down to 1 when I go back to the level, which is very bad when trying to go for a high score. And basically your run is dead essentially. Well, your run is dead when it comes to the all gold ranks, and you basically have to start all over again. And here we have the miniguns back in our motorcycle. Oh, we got all 3 cubes. That is amazing. Gonna go for the hard trails. Grab square coin. And yeah, this is Dead at Night, which is another boss level. Make sure you grab all. Make sure you hit those wheels. Oh, it's too late for the other one. That's okay. I'm gonna try to be quiet so we can listen to the song. And here we have the slide technique. So basically, if you slide on your motorcycle all the way to the other side in a smooth transition, you'll get 50 extra points. Here's some button mashing. And move slightly to make sure you don't get hit there. I can't tell you how many times I've gotten killed in that specific spot. And here we have the miniguns again. Yeah, sorry, I just didn't want to get hit there. Okay, I got 2 cubes, that's okay. QTE stuff again. Grab the heart. So basically the same strat as usual. Zigzag your way, while getting the slide bonus. QTE over here to grab the square coin. Just stay in the center. And then we're gonna do the button mashing one more time. And in terms of knockouts for each of the bosses, this is probably my favorite right here. And now we can break their hearts. Okay, that was an okay transition. Could have been more smooth, but it is what it is. Next up, we have Heartbreak 3. And I'm going to try to concentrate on this stage while donations... You guys can read donations here. But honestly, I don't like this stage. I don't know why. A lot of people in the community seems to like it. But to be fair, I don't like any of the Heartbreak stages. It is what it is. Basically, we're going upwards into a tower. So yeah, if there's any donations that can be read, now would be a good time. And here we have the spinning wheels that leaves out hard pieces as it goes by. And since you're looking at a very specific point of view, which I believe is called the bird's eye point of view, it's going to be very hard to determine where to go. So I recommend being extra careful on this stage. I'm going for a risky strat here. There we go. I grabbed the square coin. And just like that, we are done with Heartbreak 3. Next up, we have Hearts and Swords. And this is the first stage in which there will be multiple paths. And just basically pay attention to the path I'm taking. To try to grab the gold, try to grab the coins, or square coins. Okay, want to grab the coin here and go left. We'll get the boost bonus as well as an extra coin. Then you want to go right to grab the other coin. Coming up. And you're going to want to be careful to try to make sure you hit those. Otherwise, that's an easy death. And we skipped the cutscene where the villain gave us a sword, so we can go sword fight with her. And what? Bam! But whoa, there's 2 of them! Oh dang. Next up, we have my favorite stage in the entire game, which is Parallel Universes. I'm going to skip this cutscene. But basically, every time they snap their fingers, we're going to a different dimension, or different universe, essentially. The trick here is to just follow the hard pieces. That's the easiest advice I can give. And when there's newcomers that comes into playing this game, this is basically the hardest level. And I certainly don't blame them. Grab the square coin right there. But yeah, just follow the hard pieces. here you go center, and then on the third beat you go right, and then on the third beat you go left, and then you go left again. But over here it's a trick because you're gonna get a square coin over here. And this is where a lot of people die at, but I'm gonna show you a way to cheese this. Just go zigzag. Yeah. I'm pretty sure this was intentionally done, but I still think it's pretty funny that you could just zigzag through this section. And it's probably like one of the hardest parts. And be careful not to get hit. And then we're going to be snapping our fingers to the rhythm while collecting hearts. And there's the last square coin in the level. Next up, we have Mine, which is the third boss level of this game. And there's going to be branching paths again. So yeah, I'm going to be showing you the best possible way to grab points in this level. We're immediately going to go right and grab these hearts. Grab these over here while going right again to grab the square coin. This is probably my favorite part of this stage right here, where you're gonna have to double focus on doing the rhythm beats on the QTEs while also grabbing heart pieces. And I'm grabbing slide bonuses just because I'm extra. Then we're going to mash, mash, mash. I really want to sing to this song right now, if I'm being honest. Okay. We're going to grab the big heart right here, grab the square coin, and go left. Because if you go on the right, sometimes the collision just doesn't exist. I don't know if it's ever been patched, but it's better safe than sorry. And here we're gonna have swords falling down. And on the third sword, we're gonna wanna go left, right over here to grab another square coin. So yeah, just follow the big heart pieces right here. And grab the slider. And you're gonna want to try to grab as many hearts pieces as you can throughout this part, because this is where scoring is really important in this stage, especially when you're playing on individual stages to try to get a gold rank. And here's the last section of the boss. The pattern is to go down, left, down, right. So we're going down, left, down again. And we're going right. And just like that, we are about to beat the boss with the button mashing again. And they are donezo. Next up, we have the next Heartbreak 4. And this will be a good time for any donations. One thing I will say that I like about Sayonara Wild Hearts is that they give you new mechanics, even when you're over halfway done with the game. So, yeah, here's a new mechanic right here, which is basically a portal through each side, and every time you go through it, you get 100 points, and this can easily be manipulated. Like this. Like that. I just got an extra 100 points, which is unnecessary. But yeah. I'm gonna go right here. If you ever have the chance to watch the tasks of this game, I highly recommend you watch it. It is insane what can be pulled off, especially in this level in particular. And just like that, we are done with Heartbreak 4. Next up is Night Drift and the first stage that features Hermit 64. And we're being introduced to a new vehicle. And yeah, welcome to Outrun, GDQ. I'm sorry, this is no longer Sayonara Wild Hearts. Bring on the Mega Drive, we're playing Outrun. One thing, there's a new mechanic in this stage, which is the drift, and it adds up into depending how long your drift lasts, and it resets once your drift is done, which sucks, but I understand what it is. Okay, immediately over here when the branching happens, you want to go left. And then when you get connected here again, you want to go right to try to grab the other square coin. And then we connect again. And we're going to do some more drifting. I'm going to try and make the drift last longer. And we're gonna try to grab some hearts. And grab these over here while going to the other side to grab the other square coin coming up ahead. Don't hit the rocks because it'll reset your combo. And there's the square coin. And here's Hermit64, aka, yeah, never mind. So yeah, there's Hermit64, and we're going to be skipping a very important cutscene over here. And basically, you're wondering, what the heck just happened? What is this? Basically, she turned us into a Game Boy cartridge, and she put us inside her VR headset. I'm actually gonna be quiet in this stage in particular. So in this stage, the couch will be doing commentary. I am sorry. Square coin right here. And you're gonna want to try not to get hit by those, because, like I said, there's a bunch of one-hit deaths in this game. And now we're playing Tetris. The guide here is to just follow the heart pieces. Go down, and there's going to be a sneaky one coming up ahead that has a square coin. And some pieces fall faster than others, so make sure you're mindful about that. That right there. And you gotta keep to the rhythm. And go top right over here to grab the last square coin. Next up is the boss stage, which is The World We Know, or We Knew. And that song in particular gets me really emotional. So, and I would feel I will be doing this justice if I speak throughout this part of the stage. So I'm going to be quiet. And if the couch wanted to do commentary, they're more than welcome to do commentary for this part. I just want to be quiet because this song is very emotional and dear to my and close and dear to my heart. Basically, all the things you're seeing on screen that aren't the hearts I'm picking up are dead hearts. It doesn't look obvious, but yeah. There's a square coin. You're gonna want to be careful here. Last square coin right there. here's the final part of the boss. You're going to want to be careful here. Just follow the path I'm taking, and you'll be fine. Oh, heck. That's fine. That's okay. I got trapped, but that's okay. Button mashing here. And yeah, I'm sorry for I didn't do commentary on most of that stage, but I just can't do I can't do that song justice. It just means a lot to me. And here we have Heartbreak 5, which is the last Heartbreak level in this game, and we're introduced to a new vehicle, which is the boat. And this will be a good time for any donations to be read right now. Okay, I missed Square Coin right there, but that's okay. When it comes to the whirlpools here specifically, you're going to want to aim for right, except for the last one, to try to grab the heart pieces. And like I said, our goal is to try to get 1,000,000 points by the end of the run. That's okay. Let's grab these over here. And now we're falling down. The guide here is to try to aim to where the hearts are. And there's going to be a square coin coming up ahead. That's a bit risky, but I'll try to go get it. Right here. Yeah, I got it. And now we're dealing with a Death Tarot card. And just like that, we are done with Heartbreak 5. And this stage is called Transonic Gravity. And we're basically in a town. And we're being introduced to even more new mechanics, which is these things right here. Gonna grab square coin over there. Want to avoid them grabbing the other square coin there while grabbing more hearts. Okay, gotta be careful with skipping the cutscene there. And basically, she's electrified, and she decided to electrify the fencing on each side. So even if you touch the fence, it's a one-hit death. So now you gotta be very careful to try not to get hit while also grabbing hearts still. And the minigun is back. Gonna try to go for these cubes right here that are each worth 100 points. While grabbing small heart pieces. While grabbing the big hearts. And we're gonna be doing this. And just like that, Transonic Gravity has been completed. And the next stage, we're going to be introduced to a new weapon, which is the bow and arrow. And it has the bow and arrow has a combo mechanic. Depending how many items you hit within a specific combo, you'll earn a bonus. And yeah, right there I got a small combo. That's okay. I'm going to try to delay to show you an example of a large combo. Okay, well I got a medium and a small combo. That's okay. Basically, you just hover. You don't really have to press a button. And you're going to want to make sure you hit every single enemy, because those enemies are still a one-hit kill. So even if you think you hit one of them, or hit all of them, and there's still one left, you're basically going to die. And we got the miniguns again. Try to hurt them. Let's get the boost that gives us the square coin. Yeah, just make sure that all the enemies are gone. And there's Little Death again. Next stage is called Inside. And this is an infamous stage within the community, and you'll see why in just a little bit. So, basically, we're just gonna follow her, and yeah, QTE right here. Make sure you don't get hit by her. The lyrics in this song is also really good, so I'm going to try to be quiet whenever possible. We have the bow and arrow. Make sure you hit her, otherwise you'll die. Square coin over here. Oh, nope. That's coming soon, actually. I'm too early. There we go. And it turns out she also uses tarot cards, so she's going to try to use one against us. And we're going to use the bow and arrow to try to defeat it. Boom. Square coin. And we're going to follow the hearts. We're going to go around for the slide bonus. And like I said, you want to be very careful with her. Try not to get hit. I like to do right, center, right with that moment personally. Follow the heart pieces. And there's going to be another square coin coming right up ahead. That it could be very easy to miss. So make sure you're prepared for that. Right there. And try to follow where the hearts are going. Remember how I said that this level is infamous with the speedrunning community, or with the Sayonara Wild Hearts community just a minute ago? Well, it's coming up. We're going for the boosts. Let's get that boost bonus. Here's the infamous moment. When I first played this game, this moment made me laugh so hard that I had to pause the game because it was so ridiculous. And you'll see it in 3, 2, 1. Vomit slide time! Yeah, this is the most ridiculous thing I've probably seen in a video game. But hey, it's visually pleasing at least. We're going to grab the hearts here. And we're going to try to get some slides while we're at it, because why not? And they're risky. Bouncy, bouncy. Seizure, epilepsy, and flashing lights warning again when I defeat this boss. I'll let you know when to look away. Okay, she's been knocked out, and we're gonna go claim our bonuses. Oh, heck. There we go. Warning coming. Here's the warning. Look away now. I'll let you know when to look back. We're going to go to each corner and grab the big heart pieces. Okay, I missed that one, but that's okay. And boom. Turns out she has one eye. So yeah. We're gonna grab the hearts. And we're gonna shoot her hand. And we're gonna aim it with the button mashing. And it turns out she's the Eye of Death. So yeah. And we're down to the last stage, ladies and gentlemen, the non-binaries. I'm gonna skip the cutscene. And this is where I'm going to focus on this part of the run. And the Couch will be doing commentary on this. Basically, I'm going to be doing some slide techniques while I'm avoiding the tarot cards, which will give us an extra 50 points per slide. And I'm still going to do the slide technique while dodging the Eye of Death here. And I'm going to try to get some extra slides out of it. Avoid the tarot cards while sliding. Go upwards, slide, and then collect the heart pieces up here and do the same over here. Hold your position and then watch where the bullets, or watch where the fireballs are heading. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's totally okay. grab the square coin over here. Heck, okay, that's fine. Watch where the fireballs are and try to grab as many heart pieces as you can. Kill the little devil eye babies, or little death eye babies. There's gonna be more spawning. Make sure that you get every single one of them. Like I said, these are one-hit kills right here that we're talking about. Well, there's also going to be little cubes on the sides. We got the minigun again. Make sure you hurt them. It doesn't matter if you don't get all. You don't have to get all of them. And here we're just gonna cheese it. We're gonna go clockwise, starting from the bottom. You'll be avoiding all the tarot cards just fine. And some button mashing. And just like that, the Eye of Death is gone. And we're going to be skipping this cutscene over here. And we're basically doing a mini boss rush of ourselves, essentially. You'll see what I mean in just a moment. Basically, the villains are now ourselves dressed up as them. But instead of knocking them over, we're going to kiss them. We're kissing ourselves, essentially. We're gonna grab square. We're gonna grab right there. And while hearts never die. And same thing, button mashing, and we're gonna kiss ourselves. QTE stuff. Okay, and for the next one right here, we're gonna try to grab another square coin by immediately going upwards. And we're still gonna try to collect more heart pieces while we're here, while making sure that we don't hurt ourselves. Oh heck, we just hit 1,000,000 points! Awesome! Nice! Grab the heart pieces on the right, and the pattern here is right, left, and right again. I know we're just gonna be skipping cutscenes, but I'm just gonna let this one play right here. And I'm actually gonna be quiet while Queen Latifah speaks.
Then the voices of the three divine arcana echoed from the beyond. And through the wind, their words soared. From the shards of your broken heart, the real paradigm has risen. You have restored the lost harmony of your own. Now you must go and find harmony in your home.
Sayonara, Wild Hearts. I don't know about you guys, but I got major Celeste vibes from that moment right there. And we're not done just yet. We're gonna try to grab more heart pieces, and there's the last square coin. And they're not done throwing new mechanics yet, if you can believe it. They're gonna introduce us to skateboard grinding, and we're just gonna grind all the way to the right, and we're going to go through here. Time will be coming up very shortly. Get the timer ready. And time! 44:10. I'm gonna let Queen Latifah speaks for a bit.
Not long ago, in a town much like yours, there was a young woman who fell out of love, asleep, away. For years, she fell through spirals of sadness and anger until she could not fall any deeper and fell right back into her grave.
I'm just gonna let the music play for a little bit. Heck, sorry.
Sayonara, Wild Hearts!
Sayonara, Wild Hearts, and Day Queen Latifah. So yeah, this game absolutely means a lot to me, per se. It helps me with my struggles, and I would usually go back to this game every time I'm not in the best mood. And yeah, my final score is 1,438,817, which blew my 1 million points estimate out of the water. So yeah, thank you Games Done Quick Games Committee for letting me have a chance of submitting this game for Summer Games Done Quick 2023. You guys are amazing. Just thank you so much. Ciao, have a nice one.